This. Thank you. I'm grateful.
Let me look. Everybody who has spent the last 5 minutes listening to Hope say.
Abuja from Mamu na makwaba Ediba Ghana and H0peson so. But I'm on this like video, no be subscribe to the channel, no turn on notifications. Say next time. Videos of this nature eba also sabit my cabin so watch your comment section ho. Maybe whom you from Mr. President Amejo also TikTok or comment section ho. By be whom you from Mr. President Amejo also. Ko yin na dream say that be ano the meeting the new patriotic party aba power. Na ya bana Ghana for nyina ho ato ko amamo we die. The need to Sudan say man we need that be na the be ameka asem bi say amanyasom ne ye no. So wa mo ni anda ho a ho be chiro pa. The moment I be hold the public office, and they say who say you own it a responsibility. I mean a sole responsibility to serve the ordinary Ghanaian. But I think say Adorye retirement nkofo bebree if you say a public office no more hold it. As a result of that, it is their sole responsibility to impact and improve lives of people. They have forgotten about that. Abushami chankra, momi enko. Yenko ko video bi mra. Na video no we are going to take our time and digest the issues out of the perspective of the ordinary girl, not the perspective of Mr. President here. Women commerce here.
This. Thank you. I'm grateful.
Let me look. Everybody who has spent the last 5 minutes listening to Hope say, everything you've said is not true. Please, Hope say, this is national television.
Did I say it's local?
Please.
Did I say it's local television?
The amount of allegations and things you've said, please. Do you know the total amount of institutions that were closed down during the banking cleanup? Do you know? Do you know the total amount of institutions that were closed down during the banking cleanup?
I'm talking about banks. I'm not talking about
institutions that were.
I'm talking about banks.
Banks included. 420.
It was 380.
420 institutions were closed down during the banking cleanup. Let me give the categories. The categories included 9 banks, 23 savings and loans, 347 microfinance companies, 39 microcredit and 1 remittance company were closed down during the banking sector cleanup. Look, let me not bore our audience and let's go straight to Bank Indum, GN Bank. You make it sound as if it was because of somebody's diabolical nature. That is why people said the bank was insolvent. Was that the owner of the bank needed to have a certain number of base capital. When you make losses year on year, it reduces your capital. That is why you heard last 2 months when we were talking about negative equities in Bank of Ghana, because the shareholders' money, the owners' money, has been eroded and Rej3cted now, this just started a journal. I see. It's like you go to a shop. Somebody has a shop sitting there. The person started the shop with, let's say, 100,000 Ghana cedis. But Odin for 1 billion. Shop ni si ho, enyoma gum, but Osha a car odi. Now Osha ni Rej3cted, the amount of money he owes is more than his capital. The shop is there, but it's insolvent. Let's educate Ghanaians, Hopeson, please. You see, let me land, please, stop that. When you say that somebody owed Group Indum, nobody is denying that. But what the Bank of Ghana was looking at, but Odin for 1 billion. Shop ni si ho, enyoma gum, but Osha a car odi. Now Osha ni Rej3cted, the amount of money he owes is more than his capital. The shop is there, but it's insolvent. Let's educate Ghanaians, Hopeson, please. You see, let me land, please, stop that. When you say that somebody owed Group Indum, nobody is denying that. But what the Bank of Ghana was looking at, Bank of Ghana was looking at his capital. When your capital is low, he was reduced from a bank to a savings and loans. When Group Indum now became a savings and loans, at the time, the minimum capital needed was 15 million Ghana cedis. And even that, he didn't have as minimum capital.
Which one?
The 15 million.
For what?
For the minimum capital when he became a savings and loans.
Okay.
You understand? So today, somebody is saying that the appeal court has now given back his license. Under what condition? So are you telling me that, oh, he's going to open a bank at Winneba? Fine. But under what conditions? Is it under the new 50 million requirement or under the old requirement of 15? Existing banks, which are savings and loans, are per the Bank of Ghana regulations, are supposed to get to 50 million Ghana cedis by December 2026. Does Group Indum has 50 million Ghana cedis minimum capital? New entrants, if you're a new entrant coming into the bank, you are supposed to have 100 million Ghana cedis. Nobody is against Group Indum having a bank. But you see, the court can make a ruling, but the court cannot give you a license. Because licenses come with speculations. Licenses come with money. Group Indum today cannot be given back his license under the old 50 million Ghana cedis. He has to come in with 50 million Ghana cedis.
Obeti atechem wo suro se obekoti bia manfo wo na ye tua uka taxpayers money e na ye di tua uka Ghana for one ma yensen si form papa one ma Ghana for esi form. Now I don't blame you. Me blame Ghana for na enya adagye ko sell lie eto abasama o because wo betena so for good 12 years. Wo be ye vice president e ma wu jade atamos ewu ye. Yedisa show some ubu ye, we are also one president da. Emma ye vote ma uma obedi 4 years, aye 8 years. Wo say I wait 4 years, chinchina ye fam ye sama umra sasia, wo be 12 good years. Wo to me nye hwe. Wo promises en kokon ketenkete omo adwane en confirm a wo di ba ya omo kọ Burkina. Koko fu a wo promise wo say wo betu ebula ama koko farmers bia wo baye wo beti koko no so ewum wo nsan so ntuaka wo firi omo koko wo di omo ka wo baye wo si agenda 111 ye hu hwe afi na wo si market aye abeifo kodi dwa na access amanfo kodi dwa wo ye nti ase wo be sori e na wo si market ne bathroom wo he Efri Kwame Nkrumah time market bie ni Ghana a bathroom ni toilet enim ewo mu di dada o ewo mu edi dada na ya nkoto ayeda enso efa enkrofo a wo se den ya nkoto ayeda we are disappointed to Ghanaians. We are very incompetent. Incompetent President Mahama administration. What disappointed Ghana for? Wo nyame eyinani efri wo so nyame nsan ni wo so. Won kwa wo ba power. Mun kwa mo party and a sitting president ewu. Mun kwa mo party and a sitting vice president ewu. Mun kwa mo party o. Mun kwa mo party. Me say balok di we chi no. Ghana for ansha. These 2 years aka ahuhie hia wo balok di Ghana for be komo no. Esum bi mbada. Esu bi mbada o.
Bibia I say, wo share your sports are say, share Black Stars. I feel Black Stars omuntu mi share goal biom.
Wa ni incompetence na ewo nu mu no. Wo di be ya ne nte be ne ya nte obedi kan appointed the akire wo say wo na wo testa so na for ni na ekire no. Such an incompetency. Aye, yeah, the World Cup na be fie. Brasters ya she goes say woto. E bin see that.
What be man ko foforo? Won farm assembly. Won farm sanitation bio. Anya wa. Sa sanitation for this sika. Ya kwaji loan na breast sanitation for won fa nya hwe. Na wo ba obeje fi sanitation for. Na wo je ye no. Anya wa. Sako shana sako shi ta. You show tension baby shi. Hey! Who ya deal? Unkwa hu ba eja shishi. Hey Mr. Pad. Unya ba professor intro. Esa ucha pad. Saka wide. Udu sa pad na be ye bibia mo. It took about 15 minutes. You can even waste as much as 1.5 hours. So we are just pleading. They should just come to our aid. Make it a little more trouble so that it will be. I'm a teacher and I'm still here. My learners are in school waiting for the teacher and the teacher is still here. So we are just pleading. They should just come and fix it for us. We beg them. How long have you been waiting? Oh, I got here for almost 4 hours. Yeah, if I'm not, yeah, 4 hours. Because I got here before 6 o'clock and we are still here. It's 9 something. So it's more than almost 3-4 hours we've been here. And so these are the more residents who are gathered here, sharing their flights here. I understand your frustration, but let me engage some of the organizers of this particular demonstration. Now we understand you've blocked the road for close to 3 hours. She says she's a teacher. She's not able to go to school. So how long are you going to continue this?
More than 4 hours. More than 4 hours. Join it down. See, we did be a can once. On my way, just say you name on my issue. I walk. For your shady, my papa, and not down who for Dr. Large Mahmoud Bomia, you get them out on my way. Any 2024 elections echo, and no man Dr. Bomia, and then a Rej3cted Ghana for some bar, way a Maya Mamona. Monsieur, Maki and Sem Patadi and Sakai. Serious. So in fact, on my bit me could borrow or my be presidency. On my bit me could borrow or my be a leaders are KBA, the new patriotic party, the leaders of the party, KBA borrow another African country to cause development there. For the first time in the history of the country, we have generalized free senior high school. The word is generalized. For the first time in the history of the country, we have active drone delivery systems. For the first time in the history of the party and of the country, Yetimi Enya active and well facilitated health facilities across the length and breadth of the country. Agenda 111. We may say impoyen because the agenda na the person here number of hospitals and the is intimate because of time. But those ones yetimi go and see how they have been operationalized. And then me look say we have some of the hospitals in fact, yeah, equipping hospitals not all right, but because of political tantrums and political gains, me look say yeah, hospitals and they go sana no me say. It is a Kenyan who say na no me nyina be ya. It is a scan kan kan dey wasa botumi say oh, I mean say we say people for akonfo. Name ma comfort ma sacrifice discard to what they are hospitals, ma mo so mo ya akonfo. A comfort ma facilitate me say on be fund free seniors mo so mo ya akonfo. You say anya Ghana for dey bi. Na fe na tables na 10 afi dem mokekam kakaka. Why are they shouting? Obi ankara no ntum ne nko no ho. Asofo no mo nko ma ntu asofo no with the greatest of respect, omo nko ma ntu ne nko nyina ho. Chief imam for nko ma ntu ne nko nyina ho. Politicians nko ma ntu ne nko nyina ho. Market women omo nko ma ntu ne nko nyina ho. Obi ankara no ntu ne nko nyina ho. 2020 dua, then we will know the way forward. Yeti kroma obi so ono ba ono the credit scoring system be ba mo so open konketenkete. Nanze bibini na nkasa de se bi ye bibia yanketenkete ya adwen yanketenkete ye bibia ye bia invest square ye yanketenkete. We want everything in pieces. We don't want everything in bulk. Adi asem kra ni. Obi ma credit scoring system also open konketenkete. Obi introduce electric or electronic bus systems, most of them konketenkete. Is any one there? You people chose policy, you people chose music over policy. Then you tell me you papa, and I feel I'm going to watch them. Me na warning was such a message. Me na me go catch you Rajon the many man all members come to one. Yewa. Digitalization you start to say yeah, most of the digitalization and talking it mo pe kinki sika. It's a memo papa na ba omo mamo kinki and memo ade na mo kam. You come here. And the Rajon the many mama could not and can form Gafon catch up say, oh, Gafon, oh, now more than kinky and we have utilization here. And I got for so can you but Banama boom, 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 boom. Much about my kinky government. It's me.
Say dear go your credit menu now to me who let be a yoke of what Troy about Council of State member voter region. Now Miss Fiums, hey. Ramona Chapa ya hype say where can say Israel train, Israel train.
But the issue is true.
Okay, the letter now was say Council of State member no, were former staff Emanam 1, which is never true.
Onya Juma order.
Onya Juma or da. And Onya Juma or da. Amanam 1 for the first time. Nam 1 I post. Oh yes, Nam 1 I post.
Yeah, no catch you. We say, oh, the panel boy.